11th pick, the New York Mets select Ian Williams, a catcher from the West region. With the 12th pick, the Minnesota Twins select Gregory Cortez, a center fielder from the Central region. With the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select Frederick Cutliff, a first baseman from the Central region. With the 14th pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Jared Martinez, a first baseman from the East region. With the 15th pick, the Washington Nationals select Jason Hawley, a starting pitcher from the East region. With the 16th pick, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Damian Ramirez, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 17th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Carlos Urban, a right fielder from the Central region. With the 18th pick, the St. Louis Cardinals select Tom Hernandez, a left fielder from the West region. With the 19th pick, the Seattle Mariners select Manny Pinto, a starting pitcher from the International region. With the 20th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Quentin Bridges, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the 21st pick, the Atlanta Braves select Alfonso Manzanillo, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 22nd pick, the Colorado Rockies select Rich Mateo, a third baseman from the East region. With the 23rd pick, the Cleveland Indians select Lewis Hollis, a starting pitcher from the East region. With the 24th pick, the Los Angeles Dodgers select Damon Holmes, a second baseman from the East region. With the 25th pick, the Chicago Cubs select Johnny Kramer, a relief pitcher from the Central region. With the 26th pick, the Milwaukee Brewers select Reggie Segura, a catcher from the Central region. With the 27th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Charles Zemecki, a right fielder from the East region. With the 28th pick, the New York Yankees select Bruno Ibarra, a catcher from the West region. With the 29th pick, the Houston Astros select Tyler Hudson, a starting pitcher from the Central region. With the 30th pick, the Boston Red Sox select the starting pitcher from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftee After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's in now, William Beatty. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Travis is there. One down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luis Guillorme. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And we are a long way from summer tonight and even 40 degrees at first pitch.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he got him. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Straight three called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Leading off the inning, Ken Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hayward.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number two. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Dino Diaz swings there, so he's down 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Brian Dickinson comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Dickinson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Jared Zahorik. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Willette moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Chris Giles. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Grounder down the line at third. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, William Beatty. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Luis Guillorme. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Luis Guillorme.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Beatty leads off second with nobody out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
A ball and no strikes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at second here with one man out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a step off. The 2-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 3-1 fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. We're toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Ken Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Popped straight up. Willette has a play, and that's the third out. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-0. Standing in, Chad Dowell. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Designated hitter, Chad Dowell.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box now, Dino Diaz.
Shortstop, Dino Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Standing in now, Brian Dickinson. No balls and one strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Diaz leads off first with one away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. This is skied into short left center. Hernandez moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out.
No runner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Zahorik comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out with the man at first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hahn giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. Leading off the inning, Chris Giles, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chris Giles.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
This pitch is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now, William Beatty. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. At the plate, Luis Guillorme. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is popped up near second base. Cairo is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Abraham McMillan.
Now batting, the first baseman, Abraham McMillan.
Beatty is off at first with 2 away. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Rolando Hahn.
The left fielder.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in once again, Chad Dowell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. This is line to left. Hahn is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Dino Diaz. He singled his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hahn is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Dickinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dickinson.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Jared Zahoric.
Now batting, right fielder, Jared.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitch.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
First for the victorious Sea Dogs. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
The Sea Dogs will try to
Let's play ball. He say, out, out.
Stepping into the box, William Nakajima. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, William.
And he lays off there 1-0. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dilo, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Batting second.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Now at the plate, Will Riddle. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Riddle.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. He'll try again 1-2, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Striding into the box, David Royer. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
At the plate, Charlie Crum comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Crum.
0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Jess Barrera. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Taken, but called a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jess Barrera is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. In there, and it's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is a fastball swung on and missed.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Balls up,
now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in once again, Ricky Bailey. He flew out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1-1-1.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Leading off the inning, Alan Guzman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready for another chance? Will Riddle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Centeno is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, David Royer, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Eduardo Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass. Now Cairo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in, Charlie Crum. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Charlie Crum.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now batting, second baseman.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sea Dogs lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Hans Randall, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Cairo. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Nakajima.
William Nakajima.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. William Nakajima becomes out number 2 this inning. Too low, 1-0. Popped up. Centeno waits on it, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Alan Guzman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Bases are empty. One man out. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hit back up the middle. Cairo is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Eduardo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground down the first baseline. Travis over to his left. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Charlie Crum. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Travis is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So striding forward now, Jess Barrera. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. The Sea Dogs are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled away. Barrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So wouldn't you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches? More likely to get a good pitch to hit. Or at least.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go William Nakajima. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit.
Cut it, hold it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Skipper out of the dugout. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Sea Dogs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Sea Dogs. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Now in the box, William Nakajima, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, William Nakajima.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. 1-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alan Guzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Riddle, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0. You can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
No balls and 1 strike.
David Roher.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Roger Palacios. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Charlie Crum, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Chavis is there, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Poirier, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Come on, hold it.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he's safe. Now to the plate, William Nakajima. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in now, Ricky Bailey. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ricky Bailey.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Next will be the designated hitter, Alan Guzman. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Pitch popped up. Millar over to his right. 1 down. Ready now. Will Riddle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Riddle is sent packing for the second out of the inning. This is pulled into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it. So digging in now, Roger Palacios. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Standing in, Charlie Crum. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now batting, Chris Poirier. He reached on a single in his first try. Skied into very shallow right. Chavis is there, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Now at the plate, Hans Randall. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Chavis giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Nakajima. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Millar gonna have to hurry, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Ricky Bailey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Millar in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Alan Guzman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now
first pitch of the at-bat. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in, David Royer. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
This is line to left.
2-2-2.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The center fielder, number
Stepping
12.
in now, Roger Palacios. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Straight up, straight up,
Popped
straight
him
up.
Travis is there for it. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. Into the box now, Charlie Crum. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So stepping in, Chris Poirier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in, Hans Randall. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hahn is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in, William Nakajima starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time, that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now, Alan Guzman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked the soul, but we find ourselves in a 3.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 13-0, the convincing final score. The Portland Sea Dogs posted 15 total hits in the ball game. King earns the win, his second.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.